When you look at a sprawling metropolis like Mumbai or Delhi, it feels entirely disconnected from nature. We walk through these streets assuming apex predators are a problem of the wilderness. Down here on the ground, city pigeons waddle through crowded squares and rest on ledges, completely relaxed. They act as if they have absolutely zero natural enemies. But that false sense of security exists because humans rarely look straight up. The sheer height of modern skyscrapers creates a severe blind spot in our daily awareness. Because we restrict our attention to the street level, we are completely oblivious to a highly active, violent ecosystem functioning hundreds of feet above our heads. Sitting quietly on the ornate stonework of these towers is the Peregrine Falcon. The falcon's ocular anatomy is built for extreme resolution, providing vision 8 times sharper than a human's. This diagram maps out that visual scale. If you stand on a roof and struggle to make out a shape 1 kilometer away, this falcon is currently pinpointing a target exactly 8 kilometers in the distance. People often assume the cheetah is the fastest animal on Earth, but the cheetah is firmly bound to the ground. High above the traffic, the falcon is currently locking on to a pigeon below, preparing to use gravity to its absolute advantage. The moment the falcon spots its prey, it snaps its wings tight against its body and simply plummets from the concrete ledge. This vertical chart tracks the falcon's descent. In seconds, it accelerates downward, maxing out at 389 kilometers per hour. To put that in perspective, a modern bullet train's top speed is 320. The bird outpaces our fastest transit. As it cuts through the atmosphere at that velocity, it produces a tearing sound, the physical noise of air ripping apart around its body. At 389 kilometers per hour, the physics of the fall turn the falcon into a precision missile. Pulling out of a dive at that speed generates an immense amount of gravitational force on the bird's body, up to 25 Gs. A highly trained, physically conditioned fighter pilot will typically lose consciousness at around 9 Gs. To survive this without blacking out, the falcon has evolved a specialized secondary translucent membrane built directly into its eyes. Without that biological shield, the wind pressure at nearly 400 kilometers per hour would cause its eyes to instantly rupture in their sockets. The bird effortlessly handles physical forces that would dismantle human machinery. When the projectile finally meets the pigeon, there is no struggle. The kinetic energy of a 389 km per hour impact is so severe that it snaps the prey's neck on contact. The falcon is brutally efficient. It begins tearing into the meal before the pigeon's body has even registered that it is dead. And this entire assassination sequence happens in a matter of seconds, completely unnoticed by the thousands of people walking on the sidewalk below. Look at your city's architecture from a new angle. These towering glass and steel monoliths function as artificial mountain ranges. To a peregrine falcon, a modern skyscraper perfectly mimics the sheer, vertical rock cliffs where they evolved to hunt over millions of years. And the dense flocks of urban pigeons provide them with an endless, highly concentrated food supply. We didn't push nature out when we paved our concrete jungles. We accidentally built the perfect hunting ground, and nature adapted to weaponize it. So right now, whether you are walking to work in Delhi, Mumbai, or your own hometown, there is a very high probability that a biological fighter jet is perched on a ledge high above your head. You cannot see the fastest animal on Earth, but it absolutely sees you.